Hi folks, it's Patrick Riley, pop culture expert and blogger, a day in the life of Riley Pop Culture and Possibilities. And today I am here at the home of not only a good friend, but a composer, producer, musician, singer, and primarily trombonist, if you will, Kenneth Carr. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for coming.
Good, it's good to see you. So let's go back. 25 years you've been playing the trombone. I would imagine maybe you started playing in the church?
I did.
So take me to sort of what your upbringing was like at the beginning as music. You know, how did music fit into your life from the beginning?
Well, the trombone in the life of Kenneth Carr is a voice within itself. It's my brass voice. I actually started in the church, as a drummer. Started playing the drums and went from the drums to the trumpet, from the trumpet to the baritone to the sousaphone, sousaphone to the trombone. So that's how I ended up on the trombone.
Well, talk a little bit about the disciplinarian that is your father. I read in the research that Joe Jackson is a name that you have maybe compared him to from the space of discipline.
Right.
Joe Jackson's and the iconic Michael Jackson. Right. So we know that he was a stickler for rehearsals and discipline as it relates to your instrument. So
yes.
Talk about that a little bit.
My father was definitely a stickler about rehearsal, performance. We would get off the bus from being in school, come home. He wanted us to do the schoolwork first, and then we had to get right to practice. Rehearsal. Obviously, it made me who I am today.
Yeah. What's your sort of connection to spiritual music or sacred music?
Well, my connection to spiritual music is I've always felt like I was downloaded with something extra, like a spiritual endowment when it came down to my music and how I convey my music over to my audience. So my experience would definitely be, just gathering the thoughts and gathering the spiritual aspects, the tone, and just directing that through my sound, through my tone.
Charlotte is home for you, correct?
Charlotte is home for me.
You're born and bred, and it's been your base for so many years, and you've made the decision to come to New York. Can you talk about that and what that has looked like to Kenneth Carr, the musician? I can only imagine here in New York that must be a good thing.
Oh, definitely a good thing. It's, just the transition from North Carolina is very slow, laid back. New York is very upbeat. The energy of the city, the energy of the people, very fast paced, which gave me a different spin on my music. Also opened me up to a whole new sound, it gave me the energy of the people, basically the noise, the hustle and bustle, of the city. Gave me a whole new, like a grimy sound, more of an urban, hip hop, that type of texture type sound.
Talk to me about beyond sort of the humble and rich early years when Kenneth Carr, the musician, decides to hit the road. I mean, you are a touring artist, a recording artist, a producer. You graced the stage with some influential players, shared the stage as well as bills with some iconic people in the industry. Can you talk a little bit about them? Sure. And maybe some of the stories that came out of those experiences?
Sure. I had the opportunity to share the stage with Sheryl Crow, as well as Outkast,
okay,
Parliament, Ray Charles,
yes,
Three Rivers, and Gladys Knight.
Oh wow!
To name a few, there's a few others,
Yeah.
The Christian Market, John P. Key,
yes,
Vanessa Bell Armstrong, Vicki Wine, Dorinda Clark, Wycliffe Gordon.
What about Gladys Knight?
Gladys Knight, oh my God, I never forget that. That was at the International Fair, the fair in Columbia, South Carolina. We got finished. Gladys was coming on as we were going off the last set. And she's like, oh my God, I love you guys. This sound is incredible.
Can you tell me about the lead-off single and video for your upcoming project?
Brass in My Opinion.
Yes.
The Brass in My Opinion was basically the tale of two cities. My home upbringing, North Carolina, in New York City. Just basically telling my brass opinion on the difference between the two cities. The slower, laid back, the relaxed of North Carolina, Charlotte, North Carolina, the upbeat, the fast pace, the tempo of New York City. So I wanted to tell my version in my brass vocal.
So people say you can make the trombone talk or sing.
You want to hear some of it?
Where does that come from? What is that?
That's something, man, we grew up with. My grandmother in the house with my grandmother, she would be humming and making biscuits. And she would just be humming that feel like.
It's bluesy, it's conversational, but it has some spiritual bottom to it. And am I hearing all the right ingredients?
You definitely have.
In fact, you know, I've been on this journey of trombone gumbo with you here for the last few minutes. I'd like to maybe take a sampling of the trombone gumbo and hear some of the new music on Amazing Love. Can we do that? Maestro, a Kenneth Carr exclusive.
Yo, where is he? Jesus. Chilling at the right hand of the Father. He's chilling at the right hand of the Father. He's chilling at the right hand of the Father. He's chilling at the right hand of the Father. Yo, where is he? Jesus. Chilling at the right hand of the Father. He's chilling at the right hand of the Father. He's chilling at the right hand of the Father. He's chilling at the right hand of the Father.
So you heard it here, folks. First, that is a preview selection from Kenneth Carr's Amazing Love CD. Can you tell me what that track is and what was that?
Well, that track is a little funk, laid back, you know, and the title of it is Chilling at the Right Hand of the Father, which is Jesus is chilling at the right hand of the Father, you know? I mean, what more should I even say on that?
That's beautiful, and I hear much of your signature sound and something new. It's almost as if Kenneth Carr kind of took a turn left towards edge,
Right.
maybe even more edge than you've already had.
Right. Yes. More towards funky.
Yeah.
The funky, laid back, that grimy trombone gumbo. Trombone gumbo. So that's what it is.
Beautiful, beautiful
Thank you
music.
so much.
Amazing Love CD, folks.
To book us, go on Twitter at Kenny Carr Music, as well as Facebook, The King's Daughter. Facebook, Kenneth Carr.
I'm Patrick Riley, pop culture expert, digging the life of Riley, pop culture and possibilities, and this is my friend, Kenneth Carr. There you go.